Hello everyone, today we will be learning about motion and measurement. The first topic we will be covering is a simple definition of rest and motion. When an object is not moving with respect to its surroundings, it is said to be at rest. A spoon on a table, a book in a shelf, etc. are examples of things at rest. Motion is when an object is moving with respect to its surroundings. Example, a ball rolling on the ground, a bird flying in the air, etc. The next thing we need to know is that rest and motion can be there in the same time. As you can see in the image, the people are at rest and motion at the same time. Can you guess? I'm going to tell you anyway. They are at rest with respect to the passengers. Example, the small girl, the old man, the guy with the headphones. They all are at rest with respect to each other. But they are also in motion with respect to someone on the ground as the metro is moving. This shows that rest and motion are relative terms. The next thing is types of motion. There are 7 main types. Rectilinear motion, it is also said as linear motion, translatory motion, curvilinear motion, circular motion, rotatory motion, periodic motion, oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion is also called as vibratory motion. We will be learning about these in the next. The first one we will be covering is rectilinear motion. Motion along a straight line is called rectilinear motion. Light moves in a straight line. This feature is called as rectilinear propagation of light. This is just an example. You can see some more in the image. Translatory motion. When a body is in motion as a whole, meaning all the points are moving at the same speed, it is said to be in translatory motion. Example, when wheels in a cycle are moving an inclined plane x. Circular motion. Motion around a circular path is called circular motion. In circular motion, the distance of the object from the center remains the same, meaning that when the earth is revolving around the sun, it is in the same distance from the sun all the time when it is revolving. Rotatory motion. If a body moving in a round path without changing its position from one point to another, it is called rotatory motion. Example, a spinning top, in which means that the bottom of the spinning top is on the ground but the other parts are moving. Periodic motion is the second to last type. When motion repeats itself after a fixed interval of time, it is called periodic motion. Example, the revolution of moon around the earth, oscillating of a pendulum. This topic we will be covering is oscillatory motion or vibratory motion. The to and fro motion of an object is called oscillatory motion or vibratory motion. If you don't know what to and fro means, it is the forward and backward movement in a circular arc. Another thing I will want to tell you about this is that oscillatory motion is after a fixed interval of time, meaning that every oscillatory motion is also a periodic motion. But this does not mean that every periodic motion is an oscillatory motion. If you all are confused, I will be repeating these things at the end of the video. Now we need to know some important parameters of motion. There are main 5 parameters: distance, displacement, velocity, speed and acceleration. Distance and displacement. Distance is the simple meaning of distance is the actual distance, the actual path covered by an object is called distance. Its SI unit or International System of Unit is meter. You can also see in the picture the definition, and it is also showing some examples. Now coming to displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance between 2 points. Its SI unit is also meter. As you can see in the image, if an object has to travel from point A to B, the one that is showing the red arrows is the distance traveled, but there is also a shorter way to travel from point A to B, which is the straight line, the one in the blue. That's the displacement. Next, speed and velocity. Speed is the distance covered by an object per unit time. You can simply describe speed as distance upon time. Its SI unit is meter per second. Next, velocity. Velocity is the displacement per unit time. Its SI unit is also meter per second. Velocity is also defined as a speed in a given direction or rate of change of position, which is also displacement over time. Acceleration. The rate of change in velocity is called acceleration. If IV is the initial velocity and after a time t, then the final velocity Fv, then the acceleration will equal to initial velocity subtracted by the final velocity upon time. You can in simple words say that acceleration equals to change in velocity upon time. Now we are going to know measurement and its standards. Measurement is the comparison between an unknown physical quantity with a standard quantity of the same kind. Standard units of measurement are length, its SI unit is meter, and its symbol is a lowercase m. Mass, its SI unit is kilogram and its symbol is kg. Time, SI unit seconds, symbol and s. Temperature, SI unit Kelvin, symbol K. Physical quantity, the last one, electric current, its SI unit is ampere and the symbol is a capital. Now we are going to know about the different kinds in which we measure length and mass. Length is simply the distance between 2 points. There are many ways in which you can measure length. It is 1 decameter. Its short form is in the bracket. It means 10 meters. A hectometer, which is 100 meters. A kilometer is 1000. 1 decimeter is 10 minus 1 meter, meaning that it is 10 with the power of a negative 1. 1 centimeter is 10 with the power of negative 2 meters. 1 millimeter is 10 with the power of 3 meters. 1 micrometer is 10 with the power of 6 meters. 1 angstrom is 10 with the negative power of 10 meters. All the short forms are mentioned in the brackets. Now mass. Mass means total matter present in a body. 1 quintal is 100 kgs, a ton is 1000 kgs, a decagram is 10 with the power of negative 2 kgs, a gram is 10 with the power of negative 3 kgs, a milligram is 10 with the power of minus 6 kgs. The next topic is time and temperature. Time equals to the interval between two events. 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. A day equals to 24 hours. A year 365 and 1/4 days, 1 century, 100 years, a millennium, 1,000 years, and a main solar day equals to 24 hours into 60 minutes, which equals to 1,440 into 60 seconds, which equals to 86,400 seconds. Now coming to temperature. Temperature means the hotness and coldness of a body. There are 3 units of temperature: Celsius, Kelvin and Fahrenheit. To convert Celsius into Fahrenheit or vice versa, you will use the formula Celsius upon 5 minus Fahrenheit upon 32 upon 9. To convert Kelvin into Celsius, you will use the formula that Kelvin equals to Celsius minus 273. Thank you everyone.